So this is what Donald Trump said about Filipinos that suddenly sent Americans to the Philippines and honestly shocked them in 2025. Now, I'm excited to see this because I love the Philippines, and I am actually curious what the president actually said about them that is sending Americans there. I mean, hey, I've already been, but I will go again and obviously see Bohol and see all of these beautiful islands that I actually haven't seen. There's so many islands. Regardless, I'm getting off track. I'm excited to see this, man. Come join me, please. Let's go.
Donald Trump just made a statement about Filipinos that has taken everyone by surprise. Something so unexpected that it's suddenly inspiring a massive wave of Americans to pack their bags and head to the Philippines. But what exactly did he say?
Hey, a jeepney!
And why is it leading to this shocking trend?
It's more fun in the Philippines.
The Philippines, a breathtaking country known for its stunning beaches, rich cultural heritage, and famously warm hospitality, has always been a beloved tourist destination. But now, it's drawing attention for an entirely different reason.
Hey, I was there.
Americans are relocating there in numbers never seen before. What triggered this sudden surge of interest? It all started when Donald Trump made a bold remark about the Philippines and its people. The Filipino people, they're incredible. Hardworking, loyal, and when they set their minds on something, they make it happen. We could learn a lot from them, Trump declared. At first glance, it may seem like just a simple compliment. But in Trump's world, even a seemingly harmless statement can create waves. His words have ignited curiosity, admiration, and even a sense of urgency among many Americans. So, what's really going on? Let's dig deeper into his statement and uncover the...
I mean, to be fair, even if a president says something, a lot of the time, no matter who it is as president, you gotta listen. Like, something's gonna happen with whatever they say. It will send waves because it's the president of the United States. Like,
surprising reasons behind this sudden American migration to the Philippines. Nestled in the heart of Southeast Asia, the Philippines is an archipelago of over 7,000 breathtaking islands, each offering a unique blend of landscapes, culture, and experiences. This tropical paradise has long shared a complex and fascinating history with the United States, one filled with both conflict and cooperation. From the Philippine-American War in the early 1900s, where the two nations stood on opposing sides, to the deep military alliances and cultural ties that followed, their relationship has been a mix of tension and unity. Today, over 4.2 million Filipinos call the United States home, forming a thriving and ever-growing Filipino-American community.
some of the most incredible nurses here,
Something
too.
has changed. A new wave of interest is sweeping across America, with more and more people setting their sights on the Philippines. The question is why? What's causing this sudden shift in perception? And why are so many Americans now looking at the Philippines in an entirely new way? Let's rewind to 2017, when former President Donald Trump took the stage at a major business summit and made a statement that would leave a lasting impression. He praised the Filipino people, calling them incredible, emphasizing their hard work, loyalty, and determination.
That's absolutely right.
These are traits that Americans have always valued, especially during a time when the U.S. was navigating its own political and economic challenges. But what exactly about Trump's words made so many Americans take notice? It wasn't just a compliment, it was a message. Trump wasn't merely acknowledging another nation, he was highlighting qualities that Americans could admire and even learn from.
Which is important, by the way.
He painted a picture of resilience and dedication, traits that define the Filipino spirit. Yet, there's more to this story. For years, the Philippines has been a major outsourcing hub, with American companies relying on Filipino workers for call centers, tech support, and business operations. Beyond jobs, the country offers an affordable lifestyle, a warm and welcoming culture, and a much-needed escape from America's fast-paced way of life.
By the way, they're super incredible with technology.
Could this be why so many Americans are now drawn to the Philippines? Here's the shocking part. Trump's words weren't just random praise. They tapped into a growing trend that has been quietly unfolding for years. The Philippines has become one of the hottest destinations for American retirees, digital nomads, and even adventurous young professionals. And why wouldn't it be? This tropical paradise has everything. Stunning world-class beaches, dynamic cities like Manila and Davao, and a cost of living that's a fraction of what it is in the U.S.
And by the way, when I was there, the internet was actually incredibly fast. And the reason I bring up the internet is because a lot of people sometimes seem to forget the fact that they are constantly improving. Because some people obviously think that it's just all nurses and stuff too. But yes, there is incredible nurses in the Philippines, some of the best, I might add. But also in IT, there is a lot of them that are so incredibly intelligent, like ridiculously intelligent. The internet has gotten so much better, and a lot of different things like that are being built, and you can see that. And a lot of Americans, for example, are noticing that because, of course, the cost of living is one thing, but if the place was like ransacked with a lot of rude, disrespectful people and the internet is slow, then it wouldn't really be as consistent. But it's because the internet is improving. The people are always consistent and being kind. These things are crucial to being able to live somewhere where you can feel like you're part of a community. Like, it's
Many
crucial.
Americans who made the move rave about their experience.
Yeah.
It's budget friendly. The locals are incredibly warm, and there's never a dull moment here. So Trump's praise wasn't just empty words. It resonated deeply with Americans seeking something different. His comments highlighted what many were already realizing. The Philippines offers a slower, more fulfilling pace of life, a welcoming community, and a unique opportunity to experience a country that has carved out its own path to resilience and success. Could this be why more Americans are packing their bags?
For sure.
The relationship between the U.S. and the Philippines stretches back over a century, woven deeply into history. After the Philippine-American War ended in 1902, the Philippines officially became a U.S. colony, setting the stage for a long and complex connection between the two nations. The U.S. took control of the islands after defeating Spain in the Spanish-American War, bringing both advancements and struggles. Under American rule, the Philippines saw improvements in infrastructure, education, and governance, but not without resistance. Many Filipinos fought fiercely for their independence, refusing to accept foreign control. Despite the rocky beginnings, the ties between the two nations continued to shift. By 1935, the Philippines had been granted Commonwealth status, a step toward full independence. However, history had other plans. In 1941, Japan invaded, turning the islands into a fierce battleground in World War II.
I need to watch that. It's the Battle of
Filipino
Manila.
and American forces fought side by side, shedding blood together in one of the war's most brutal conflicts.
Yo, by the way, let me know if you guys think I should react to that. I actually have a few of you guys who have linked it over, but let me know if you want that soon, the Battle of Manila. Like, I haven't even seen a video on that, I'm pretty sure, and so I have a few that you guys have linked over that I definitely want to see, but let me know if you want to see that, man. The Battle of Manila, it seemed like an entire story that I should get into.
This shared sacrifice forged an unbreakable bond between the two countries. Through war, hardship, and resilience, the U.S.-Philippine relationship transformed from one of colonial rule to one of deep military and political alliance, shaping the future of both nations. After the Philippines was liberated in 1945, the U.S. officially granted the country its independence in 1946.
Yeah.
However, this was far from the end of their connection. In fact, it only strengthened. The U.S. continued to maintain military bases in the Philippines, including Clark Air Base and Subic Naval Base, which became crucial during the Cold War as America sought to expand its influence in Asia. Over time, millions of Filipinos began moving to the United States. Initially, they arrived in pursuit of education and career advancement. But the 1964 Immigration and Nationality Act opened even more doors by easing restrictions. As a result, Filipino Americans became an essential part of U.S. society, making significant contributions in healthcare, education, business, and the arts.
Yeah, 100%.
Even after U.S. military bases in the Philippines were shut down in the early 1990s, the two nations remained strong allies. Their partnership continued to thrive, focusing on security, trade, and human rights, especially as tensions in the Pacific grew. Despite the complexities of their shared history, one thing has always been clear. The U.S. and the Philippines are deeply connected through mutual respect, shared values, and decades of cooperation. Today, this bond is stronger than ever. More and more Americans are being drawn to the Philippines, not just because of historical ties, but because of the incredible opportunities the country offers. Whether it's the lower cost of living, breathtaking landscapes, or the warm and welcoming culture, the Philippines is becoming a top destination for those seeking a fresh start and a different way of life. Filipinos now form one of the largest immigrant communities in the United States, making a profound impact on American culture, business, and healthcare.
And Americans are going there to the Philippines
Donald
too.
Trump's remarks about the Filipino work ethic may have served as a reminder of this powerful connection. Filipinos have long been known for their dedication, not just to their jobs, but to their families and communities as well. Although Trump's statement seemed simple, it struck a chord with many Americans, particularly those seeking new opportunities, a different way of life, or a fresh perspective.
Yeah.
The Philippines is no longer just a tropical getaway. It is fast becoming a destination for those looking to start
a home.
over. This shift isn't just attracting retirees, it's also drawing in younger individuals. More and more young professionals are heading to the Philippines to teach, work remotely, or even launch their own businesses. With a thriving population of over 110 million, the country offers a dynamic and growing market for various industries.
Yeah.
Expats are now playing an active role in the Philippine economy, integrating themselves into local communities and discovering opportunities that might not have been possible back home. The combination of a lower cost of living, a friendly atmosphere, and a booming business environment is proving irresistible. Americans are no longer just visiting the Philippines, they are making it their home, embracing its culture, and becoming part of its evolving story.
Yeah.
An American retiree once shared, "I chose to retire here because my pension allows me to live comfortably. The Philippines feels like home, the people are incredibly warm, and the lifestyle is exactly what I needed after decades of hard work in the U.S.
Yeah, man, I miss. Oh my
Trump's
gosh.
remarks
I
weren't
loved
just
it.
casual words.
I love the Philippines.
They tapped into something much deeper, an increasing admiration for the Filipino work ethic, their resilience, and the exceptional lifestyle the country offers.
Yeah, on my channel, you can see me
The
there.
truth is, the Philippines has always been a hidden treasure, but now more Americans are starting to uncover its charm. From its breathtaking landscapes
I was
to
there
the
too.
unmatched kindness and generosity of its people, the Philippines isn't just catching America's attention, it's winning their hearts. And with just one compliment from Trump, a growing number of Americans are seeing this nation as a place for work, relaxation, and new beginnings. So, what about you? Could the Philippines be the destination for your next great adventure?
I already went.
As more Americans explore
And I'm gonna
its
go
culture
back.
and beauty, it's becoming
Let's
clear
go.
that Trump's words may have sparked the next big migration wave.
Yeah, this is going to create more waves
But
for it, bro.
regardless of the reason for coming, one thing remains certain. The Philippines stands ready to embrace anyone seeking change, growth, and a fresh way to experience life.
And a home. Absolutely love that video, man. You can see that even when Donald Trump, you know, a U.S. president, says something like that, it sends even more waves of Americans to kind of want to go and experience that themselves. And the funny thing is this isn't a place where it's like, yeah, let's go experience it, and then it was actually all lies. No. The reality is, even from my experience, I've said this before, like, it was that one fear, like, man, I see how beautiful the Philippines is. You can see that. You can see consistent videos. But it's always that lingering, you know, feeling in the back of your mind, like, is it actually true? And once you go, like I did with my friends, every single bit of it was true. And it wasn't just me saying it. It was my friend who doesn't even know anything about the Philippines, by the way. He is Dominican. He has nothing to do with like any information about the Philippines. He just knew that I loved the Philippines, and I told him, let's go together. We went. He loved it. He constantly kept complimenting everything about it. He even complimented the spaghetti wires, as they would call it, right? He even complimented, he's like, man, this reminds me like how beautiful and homey it can be. And yes, I know, before y'all get on me, be like, what? He's complimenting the wires being dangerous. Listen, he's from, you know, being Dominican as well. He can understand certain things. He said the fact that you guys had a name for it was wholesome. That's what he was mentioning. He was saying that you guys call it spaghetti wires and how adorable that was. And on top of the fact that everybody was so nice, consistently like being kind, consistently saying good morning, good afternoon, and good night. And it was always consistent. He was mentioning how people would help with luggage or anything like that. The service, the environment just felt very, very beautiful. And to him saying that, and then especially obviously me experiencing that myself, it was like a home. It really felt like a home. And the heat I was used to, it just felt like home, bro, genuinely, and all of it was absolutely true, bro. You can see sending more waves of Americans to go and experience that for themselves and just thrive. It's just beautiful, bro. It's really beautiful. Now, speaking of beautiful, that's all of you, and I want to say thank you so much for everything, and thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hey, if you liked it, leave a like. If you loved it, subscribe. If you want more, let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, till next time, guys. Peace.
How good you been living? Wait, how good you been living? I've been living too good for you. I've been living too. Did what I did and I do it again. Every move that I make, I ain't feeling repent. Nobody believes to believe it's a friend, and you question your moves like you really won't end.